crazy. See what's up. Come here, sir. McVane, what up? Hey, I got these earphones in, so let me know if y'all can hear me right quick. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm gonna get in some shade where it won't be a glare. Hold up right quick. Yeah, I appreciate that. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me right quick. Okay. Say, man, I judged at the Memphis show yesterday. I even had to explain to some people why certain dogs won and why certain dogs lost. So, oh yeah, I'm good, bro. You know I'm good. Let's talk about judging, bro. I seen a post. You know, I ain't gonna take no sides on this. And not even just because of this situation, but that's just a bad situation, bro. Especially when it come to two dope dogs, bro. When it come down to judging, bro, don't nobody feel like they dog should lose. Don't nobody want to lose. Don't nobody feel like they dog should lose. Everybody feel like they should have won. Let me tell y'all something, especially when it come down to a fun show, bro. If, say like we got a certain category, let's say biggest head, let's just say best Dex, best Bullseye, best Bullsachi, best Miyagi, best Bait. If you put your dog in one of those categories, you don't win because you have a nicer dog. You can have a nicer dog. If you listen to me, if you are in a fun show and you put your dog in a certain category, as in best Dex, best Miyagi, shortest dog, anything of that category, you do not win because you have a nicer dog. You win based on that category. If it says best Dex, the judge should pick. I'm going to say should, not saying that they are. I'm going to say what they should do. A judge should pick that dog that look more like Dex. Not your dog because you feel like you got a nicer looking dog. Or not that you probably do have a nicer looking dog. But if your dog doesn't fit that category, then your dog is not going to win. A lot of y'all lose before you even go in the ring, bro. A lot of y'all sign y'all dogs up. A lot of y'all sign y'all dogs up in these categories that don't fit the category. Then you go in there and lose because you have a nicer dog. And then you feel like you should have won. But you beat yourself before you even went in the ring. Because you paid for a category that your dog doesn't fit the category. Or your dog wasn't your dog wasn't your dog didn't fit the description the best. You know, maybe his dog looked more like Dex. Maybe his dog was a little bit more compact. Maybe his dog was a little bit more shorter. Maybe his dog, you know, fit that category better than your dog. Not meaning that he had the nicer dog. Maybe you did have a better overall dog. But your dog did not fit that category. So if your dog doesn't fit that category, then your dog is not going to win. Your dog not going to win if your dog doesn't fit that category better than that dog, even if you have a nicer dog. Now, let's go away. We can still stick with the fun show. But let's go away from the categories. Let's go to a stack off. Now, when we talk about a stack off at a fun show, when you are in a stack off is made for you to stack your dog. This requires work. A stack off is made for you to stack your dog and your dog hold that stack. So your dog can show the complete structure in all of that dog. So if your dog, you might have a nicer dog on that table, but if your dog is not stacked right and your dog not standing there stacked, then guess what? We gonna pick that dog that's standing there holding that stack, because it's a stack off. A stack off is made for a dog to stack, not made for a dog to be turning around, not made for a dog to be sitting down, not made for a dog to be steady moving and you have to keep restacking that dog. Your dog is not supposed to win a stack off, or is not going to win a stack off if your dog want to sit down, if it want to lean over, if it don't want to hold a stack, or if the dog want to do everything but stack. Your dog is not going to win, or your dog don't supposed to win. Y'all have to get these understandings before y'all go to these shows, and then y'all want to trip and shit with everybody when y'all leave these shows. The shit, or at the shows. The shit don't work like that, bro. It don't go like that. What do you say if the same dog wins every category then? If that dog fit that category, then that dog need to win that category. If that dog, look, your dog is going to fit more than one category at a fun show, bro. So if you put your dog in 6 categories, if that dog fit those 6 categories, and that dog gets the best in those 6 categories, then that dog need to win all 6 categories. It's just how it go. Like, y'all not getting the understanding of this shit. And let me tell you another thing what a lot of y'all doing, bro. A lot of y'all don't work with y'all dogs at home. That's the problem. A lot of y'all either don't work with your dog at home, or if you do work with your dog at home, how you carry on and act at these shows, you don't train your dog like that at the house. So if your dog, bro, y'all coming to these shows without working with your dog, and y'all expecting to get in these categories and win. And then half of y'all that's at these shows clowning, acting all stupid and crazy, screaming and hollering, and aggressively stacking your dog. You know, if that's what you do, then that's what you do. But your dog not used to you handling him like that at the crib. So when you get to that show and you doing all this hooping, all this hollering, all this stacking your dog all aggressive and shit, you got 10 people beside you hollering and screaming, stacking their dog aggressive. Fuck, your dog not even in the mood for this shit no more, bro. Bro, your dog don't even want to stack. That motherfucker scared. He too busy trying to duck. It's like we at the club and they get to shooting. Nigga, we ducking and running, trying to get the fuck out the way. Bro, it's the same thing at these dog shows. Bro, when you at the house, you working on stacking your dog. Bro, you quiet as a mouse, bro. You quiet as a mouse. Not saying that you not a hostile type of person or aggressive type of person, but what I'm saying, you at the house in the own comfort of your home or wherever you at, working on stacking your dog. So when you get out to these shows, bro, them damn dogs don't understand that shit that y'all got going on, dog. Fucking dogs scared as hell. Fucking dog don't know what's going on. You got 10, 20 people around here screaming and hollering around this damn dog. Now you getting aggravated because the dog don't want to stack like it do at the house. Now you aggressively stacking the damn dog. Fucking damn near like you trying to plant the dog feet through the fucking table. You know, so let's get away from that. Let's move on to the next. Let's talk about this ring shit. Let's talk about that. A lot of y'all feel like when you go in that ring, you feel like you had a nicer dog. Maybe everybody on Facebook telling you killing it. Maybe everybody on Facebook telling you that whole fire. Even when you get to the show, everybody telling you killing it. Everybody telling you your dog is fire. Which the dog might be fire. It might be killing it. But when you go in that ring, flaws play a role, bro. Let me tell you what a game has gotten away from. The game has gotten away from the actual dog, man. And it's not to take away from no dogs, no certain blood, no nothing. I'm just finna be straight up honest, so we can have a better understanding for the people that go to shows, so these shows can start to be as peaceful as possible. And the day after the show, it'll still be as peaceful on Facebook and on this internet. You know, if you felt like you ain't like somebody's shit, then oh well, stick to your own shit. But let's talk about this. People are going for more what's in demand as far as it's making money with the dogs. A lot of people are starting to go away from flaws, which is bad hip dysplasias, cow hocks, bad feet, so many bad flaws, stiff stifles, so many bad flaws that we look over on Facebook. And because that's what's in demand at the time that people want to buy, it's a difference between you just in the game to move puppies, move dogs, sell stud fees. You know, that's your lane. If that's your lane, then going in that show ring, that's not your lane. That's not your lane, bruh. It's a I understand everybody telling you got a badass dog, so you want to take your dog in that ring, and win a trophy, to win a ribbon, or win that cash, to come back on Facebook and talk your shit. But bruh, it's a difference between, like Toby said, it's a difference between bruised stock, and it's a difference between going in that show ring. See, you can get on that table and talk all the noise you want, and we can tell you that you're killing it, you're doing this, you're doing that. And that can be true. But when you go in that ring, those flaws that's on your dog, that matter. That matter, bruh. Like you go in that ring, you might think that them easty-westy feet or them bad knuckled up feet might not matter. Guess what? Us as judges, we looking at that. The bad hip dysplasias. Say you might think that that's not a problem because you just sold a dog for $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. A dog that look just like that. But guess what? If you take it in the ring, say, bro, we looking at that. It's so many things that we look at that y'all not looking at because everybody telling you that it's fire. Yeah, it might be in demand. Yeah, it might be selling for big money. But guess what? It's not ring material, dog. It's not ring material. Or if it is ring material, then it may not be the best dog that fit that standard or that category. And that's how it go. And not only do it boil down to flaws in the actual structure, a lot of y'all have to understand what structure is. I don't think a lot of y'all know what structure is. I think a lot of y'all think because a dog got elbows or a dog bow-legged, y'all think that's structure. Bro, that is not structure, dog. A dog being overly bow-legged or bow-legged or something like that, that is not structure as far as it's coming in the ring and winning in the ring, bro. That is not structure, dog. Like, y'all have to actually go look at some real dog shows, bro. As far as it's like some Dobermans and Rottweilers and different breeds like that. And that'll help teach you like what a dog should really look like. Now, to get the understanding that, of course, we have a different type of breed. This is not the same breed. So we understand what comes with our breed and what we have in our breed. But even having exotics and American bullies, we still want to have a minimum on flaws. Now, if you're not going into the show ring, you breed your dog however you want to breed your dog. Or you do your dogs however you want to do your dogs. You do your thing. But you got to understand, when you coming into this ring, it's a different lane, dog. Like, this might not be your lane. You can be selling puppies for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a puppy. That's all good. That's cool. But your lane is not in that ring. Or if it is, then you're going to lose. He said it's not structured when it can't move. No, it's not. Not at all. And we finna get to that too. I'm glad you said that, because now I'm going to that subject, which I was going to that subject anyway. Now, let's go away from the structure and the flaws of these dogs. The movement of your dog. And not only the movement of your dog, the bond that you and your dog have in that ring. You should not have to pull your dog around the ring. when you walking your dog around that ring, for your dog to gate around that ring, your dog should not be trying to run and gallop around that ring. Your dog attention should not be on other dogs in the ring. Your dog attention should not be on the crowd, regardless of how loud it is. Your dog should be at attention, bro, with you. You should have a bond with your dog. If you not handling that dog, then it's because you don't have a bond with the dog. You haven't worked with the dog at the house. If you got to drag that dog or get that dog attention from the crowd of other dogs, then you're not going to win. Or you shouldn't win. Bruh, handling plays a role in the ring too. So if you're not working with that dog at home, you can't expect to come win at no show. Y'all have to understand all of this, bruh, before y'all come get back on the internet and get to talking crazy and get to getting mad at people, bruh. Like, and like I said, I'm not taking no sides on nobody. Bruh, I done lost at shows before. Even though I don't mess with the ring too much, but you know, I done lost at shows. I done lost in categories. Like, it's so much that we have to understand, bro, about this breed and these dogs, and understanding the breeding side of this shit versus the show side of this shit, dog. Bro, when we start to understand that, then it'll be a lot less drama going on in this motherfucker, dog. Like we have to get the understanding, bro, especially when it comes to the fun shows in the different classes of these fun shows. Because a lot of people don't even get into sanctioned shows. A lot of people stick with the fun shows or stick around. But y'all actually have to have the understanding of the fun shows as well. You have to have the understanding of the stack-offs and what's the purpose of a stack-off. You have to understand, just because you have a better dog, if your dog doesn't fit that category, you beat your own dog. Because you put your dog in the wrong category, so your dog is not going to fit that category better than the next person dog. So your dog not going to win. But, man, I got to eat, man, because I'm still in Memphis, man. I still got a 7-hour drive. But I just wanted to touch on that, bro, because I see so much drama, and I see so much confusion, but I see so much side taking too, bro. I see everybody taking everybody's side. And if that's your homeboy, you're supposed to take your homeboy's side. But me as a homeboy, I'm going to tell you when you're wrong. I'm going to tell you, say, bro, now you probably didn't supposed to win. You know, because I have a better understanding of this than some people. He say stack off equals publicity. That too. You know, but, you know, when people start to get involved, bro, and people start to take sides, that's what brings so much controversy and so much bad blood in the dog game, bro. Versus, if you really got a situation with somebody or got a problem with somebody, bro, why not pull them to the side and tell them, say, bro, I don't feel like this, I don't feel like that, I don't feel like you got a better dog. I got approach if anybody from Memphis and Mississippi is on this live right now, they'll tell you, I had at least 10 people approach me yesterday after the show and tell me, I feel like you made some bad judgments yesterday. I feel like you made some bad calls yesterday. I don't feel like that dog should have beat my dog, or I don't see how that dog beat my dog. And you know what I told them? I didn't make not one bad call yesterday. You want me to tell you why you didn't win? This why you didn't win. And don't take offense to me breaking your dog down, or don't take offense to me telling you about what you did in the ring, but let me break it down to you on why you lost and why your dog lost. Let me break it down to you. Like, I even took somebody who felt like their dog should have won in the ring. The dog that won, I got the dog that won. The dog that felt like he shouldn't have lost, I put them side by side, and I showed him in the crowd, which I don't like doing that. But if you're gonna get the hooping and hollering and talking crazy after your dog lost, then I'm gonna put you beside that winner and show you why your dog lost. And then the whole crowd gonna then have an understanding of why your dog lost. Like, you gotta, like, bruh, I'll tell you why you lost, why you didn't win, or why he had the better dog. I don't have a problem with doing that. The thing is, you have to be able to take that constructive criticism Once I break your dog down, or once I break down what you did wrong, or what you and your dog did wrong. Now, some judges might not do that. Like everybody that felt like they dog should have won, once I broke it down to them on why they dog didn't win and why they lost, then they was like, damn, I didn't even know it was that deep. Yeah, bro, it's that deep. Even though it was a fun show, yes, it is that deep. You don't just win because you feel like you had a nicer dog. Like, it's so much to it, dog. You know, but man, y'all stay easy, bro, man. Y'all let's try to keep this shit down to a minimum on the bullshit, you know, and all the drama and shit, man. Like, everybody, it's a lot of nice dogs out here right now, bro. Like, the whole world got nice dogs right now, bro. Somebody who just got in the game 6 months ago got nice dogs. If you got some money, it ain't hard to go buy a nice female for $5, $10, $15, $20,000 or even $1,000 if it's nice. Go breed it to a nice stud, or go breed it to a top stud and have a nice litter. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it, bro. So everybody, almost everybody in the bully gang got nice dogs right now. It's nothing to pick a nice stud, breed it to a nice female, and have a nice litter. The hard part is, can you do this consistently year after year after year after year, and actually tell people about your vision and the type of dogs that you're trying to produce, and you actually produce these dogs year after year after year after year? That makes the difference. All that people talking about who a breeder and who not a breeder. Can you do it year after year after year after year, dog? That's it, that's all, dog. And y'all be easy, man. Everybody got nice dogs, bro. Everybody. Beginners, newcomers, OGs, everybody got nice dogs. Everybody gonna have better dogs. You just gotta accept that shit and keep moving, man.